Hi, this is Laura from LauraLoveCoach.com, also known as LiveVisions.com. And Leo, I wanted to give your astrological forecast for December 2025. Now, in the beginning of the month, we have you focusing on children, creative projects, romance. The beginning of the month could be more fun for you. It could be more easygoing. You may focus on dating or hobbies. However, we do have a full moon in Gemini at 13 degrees on December 4th. And I'm going to say that something may fall apart with a group or organization you're involved with, or even a friendship. And this may have to do with children, creative projects, or romantic situations, right? So you may have some stress around that full moon. Now, December 10th, Neptune goes direct at 29 degrees Pisces. And Neptune's in an area of your chart that rules teaching, writing, publishing, contracts, legal agreements. So if something has been confusing here, you should start to get clarity, as during the retrograde was supposed to bring you clarity. Think of Neptune as a big fog machine. When it's direct, it's putting all this fog so you can't see and you don't know what's happening. But when it retrogrades, you start to see things clearly. And now it's going direct again. So now it's pushing fog back in that house, right? So I want to say you've gotten some clarity. Now in the future, things could become more confusing here in your life. And you could feel like confused about your belief systems, your belief systems, contracts, legal agreements. So make sure you have somebody look over major documents for you. December 11th, Mercury enters Sagittarius. Mercury is going into your 5th house of children, creative projects, and romance. And this is going to be a mental focus for you for the rest of the month. I see you focusing on children, creative projects, and romance. But on the 15th, Mars enters Capricorn. Mars entering for you, Mars is entering your 6th house of children, creative projects. In your work and daily activities. So for you, you're working hard. You're putting a lot of energy into your work and your day-to-day activities. Even health regimens could be a thing. Now on December 19th, we have a new moon in Sagittarius at 28 degrees. This new moon, you could be dating somebody new. This could be a new creative project that you're starting. This could be something new you're starting with children. Maybe some of you want to get pregnant. That could be as well. Any of these things could apply. All right, now on the 21st, the sun is going to go into Capricorn, which is for the rest of the month, you're focusing on your work, your health, and your day-to-day activities from the 21st onward. The 24th, Venus enters Capricorn. Venus entering Capricorn, meaning that things with your work, your health, and your day-to-day activities could get better. In other words, if you're sick, you may find a doctor to help you, or it might not be something. It could be something minor, right? Venus does rule sugar, like blood sugar and stuff, and wanting sweets, so be aware of that. What else? Venus in the 6th house could also get you to level up. Maybe you're getting a client that pays more, or maybe you're doing something creative through your work and day-to-day activities. That could be too. You may even be in a situation where you could level up. Maybe you're going to get a raise. That could be too. That's always nice. And that's what I'm saying for you, Leo, for December 2025. I hope this is helpful to you. If you want a reading from me, you can go to LauraLoveCoach.com, or you can download classes. If you want to take some astrology classes, we have those there too on the website. Anyway, I hope this was helpful, and I will talk to you soon. Have a good one.